Guys, good morning. So ayan si Jeff natutulog. So we have to be quiet. So sabi ni Jenny, sa age kasi nila, mahirap na din talaga. They still long for home most of their life, but I admire your parents' courage in trying kahit may edad na sila. So this is where we are right now. So yun yung gas station namin. It's a micro gas station, guys. And then yan yung store namin and our food house. So ayan, konting story lang sa kung nasaan kami yun. And of course, ayan si Jeff, Sleeping Beauty. And then ayan, diba? So let's go back to comment po ni Jenny. So marami na akong nababasa. I've been reading a lot of comments about my mom and my dad. Everyone is like, a lot of you are asking if they are still coming back, or are they gonna stay here? What's gonna happen with their residency in the US? And I'm here to answer all of those and some. So I don't want to be emotional, but I'm here answering some of your questions, like if mom and dad are going back with us in the US, or dito na sila sa Pilipinas, and what's gonna happen with their permanent residency in the US, and some. So Jeffrey and I, kinausap na namin si nanay kahapon. Oh, is he getting up? Or she's adjusting? So we finally talked to her yesterday because mom told us last week that she's kind of like 50-50, that she wants to go back and she wants to stay. But I know my dad, he always said no, that he's not going back. So we asked her yesterday, my mom, and she finally said that she is not going back. Oh, excuse me, going back with us. Good morning, baby! Are you okay? So her reason is that may stress lamang daw siya sa kaisip sa kung ano ang sitwasyon ni tatay dito sa Pilipinas. She said that she probably won't be able to live like comfortably in the US, knowing that dad is here, that she's thinking about my dad. And I do understand that kasi nga, di ba, mahirap naman talaga na magkahiwalay na sila, lalong-lalo ngayon sa edad nila. At kilala ko naman yung tatay ko. So I know my dad, sometimes he's hot-headed, or sinusumpong din siya sometimes, and she's just concerned about that. So my mom and my dad po, they are residents in the US, and they have a 10-year green card. But my question is, I don't really know about the legality about staying here in the Philippines for a longer period of time and not going back to the US. Some are saying to me that they can apply for re-entry if they stay more than 6 months or even more than 1 year. But hindi ko po sigurado yon. I don't have the enough or right knowledge about that, so I will have to research about that. But I heard, sinabi daw ng tatay ko na he will come back around August, but that will be more than 6 months from here. So I don't really know what's gonna happen. But with our decision also, so if you have been following us, diba, kung nakafollow na kayo sa amin even before, nag-move back na kami dito 2 years ago, and bumalik lang kami sa US because of them. So we only went back to the US because their petition was approved, and hindi namin gusto na ma-left out sila or ma-miss nila yung opportunity to be abroad and to be able to experience na tumira sa US. And yeah, I agree with Jenny kasi with their age, at least na ging courageous sila na pumunta sa US and experience ang buhay doon. And that was our goal, di ba? Para malaman nila kung anong buhay doon, and then they can decide if that life is for them or not. I guess the life in the US is not for them because they were only there for more than a year and only back here in the Philippines for 2 months, and my dad doesn't want to go back anymore, and we are not gonna force them to go back there because we want them back there. Gusto namin na kung gusto nilang bumalik doon, yun ay sarili nilang desisyon. They have their own life, they have their own choice, so they have to make that decision for themselves. I know I don't want to be very emotional because thinking about the fact na babalik kami doon sa US without them is Very, very sad. Nakakalungkot siya kasi 'di ba? Kasi nasanay na kami, most especially my children. Our children, I should say, they are so used about having them in the US, most especially Olivia. Olivia, sila lang yung parang naging nanay at tatay ni Olivia kasi si Olivia natutulog sa kanila. My mom was working, my dad was staying at home. So obviously, my dad was the primary caretaker of Olivia. And Jeffrey and I was taking care of Maria while doing other work like going to the gym and other things. So whenever we go, kung maalis kami, si tatay lang po talaga yung nag-aalaga kay Olivia. And they actually proposed one thing that if we can leave Olivia here with them, that they are totally fine with that. Kung gusto daw namin iwan si Olivia, kung babalik lang daw din naman kami, iwan na lang namin siya. But sa aming end naman, of course, as parents, we don't know if we can survive without Olivia with us in the US. At anak namin siya, so we are responsible for our children. Yung mga sinasabi nga ng iba, diba, oh my God, it'll be like such a big adjustment for you guys kasi nga, diba, nandyan yung nanay at tatay mo doon, malaking tulong sila sa inyo. And yes, you are correct. And we are forever grateful for that. But hindi namin sila uobligahin na bumalik sa US kasi kailangan namin ng tulong nila para alagaan yung aming mga anak. They are our children, so they are our responsibility. And we will survive kasi naman when Maria was born, it was only Jeffrey and I. And we also had a farm. We had a 64-acre farm. We had livestock. We have garden. So we have cows, goats, chickens. Marami pa kami mga vegetables. And we survived. Kinaya naman namin. I was working full-time, sometimes 40 to 50 hours a week. So Jeffrey stayed home with Maria. So it's a big adjustment, but we will survive. And our next plans, we don't know for sure, but definitely if my mom and my dad would not think about going back to the US anymore, then we will just probably come back here for good. Kasi di ba nag-for good na kami dito 2 years ago, and I think we are ready to stay here for good naman. Financially, we are, and at least we have a home here. We have some kind of vehicles that can get us around, and they have a business. We have a family business here that at least keep us going every day. Then hopefully we'll be able to invest on other things in the future. And we are now starting to look for Maria's school because she's going to school next year as a kindergarten. But definitely we have to go back to the US, Jeffrey and I and our kids, just to take care of things, and then we'll see what will happen next, right? But anyway, you guys have a nice day. Bye bye.